Hello and welcome back to Green After Room. My name is Ivy, and in today's video we are doing the July monthly for Pisces. Hello my Pisceans, how are we doing? I hope we had a very good June, and I hope we're looking forward to whatever is coming in July. So quick disclaimer before we start. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Please use your discernment and intuition with these messages, as they are general and so will not resonate with everybody. Okie dokie, now that that's out of the way, we're going to get straight into the oracles, and then once we've done with the oracles, we'll get into the tarot. So first oracle card up, we have our guardian oracle, and this is kind of like the overarching theme for the month for you guys. So you guys have number 25. This is Guardian Pluto with transformation. This came out a lot last month for a lot of signs. I don't remember if you got this last month. I don't think you guys did. But it was a very interesting card. It was definitely a card that came out a lot last month. So what else did Pisces get? We have Instinct from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. So it is very important this month to really trust your intuition with any major or important kind of decisions being made here. We have Guinevere with True Love. It says the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. I definitely feel as though for you guys Pisces, you've definitely been on this journey where you've been having to learn not only proper boundaries, but I do feel there's been a lot of self-love involved in this cycle for you guys, and I do feel as though you're about to kind of emerge from this cycle and enter something very positive, right? We have the Sage, be devoted and committed. And we have the Fish. So the Fish is about the subconscious. It's about emotions, healing, love, family, relationships, bonds, independence, change, luck, inventiveness, fertility, and it's also about feminine energy as well. So I kind of see this playing out for you Pisces as you finally going after something that you want. I definitely feel as though your life has definitely changed from what it used to be. I definitely see you having learned how to enact some very having to interact very healthy boundaries in your relationships. What do we got here? Oh, very interesting. Who do you have your eye on here? Gemini, the twins. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. It rules the third house, the house of communication, siblings, and short local transport. Mutable air sign. We also have the Snake Bearer, Orpheus coming through. This is card number 71. This is my light worker card, by the way. We have number 15, Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. It is the planet of communication. Excuse me. And we have Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. It rules the 7th house, the house of relationships, contracts, yeah, pretty much. So relationships, mainly this is the house of relationships and all things legal, basically. Cardinal air sign. Who does Pisces have their eye on? I see you having your eye on someone here. Like there's someone in particular, there's someone very specific. You have your eye on, Pisces, and I do kind of see you wanting to I'm seeing you wanting to kind of venture forth and start a bit of a dialogue with this person, wanting to start a bit of a relationship, because I do see this is someone you currently have nothing to do with, and I kind of feel as though you are in a position where you feel not only financially stable, but you feel yourself in a position where you feel stable enough that you can allow yourself to actually have conversations with this person. I hit it on the nose. Sorry guys, my nose is very itchy. Yeah, there's like something here there's something here about communicating, like the communication is very important. I don't know who this person is, but they come across as as Orpheus to me. So this person comes across as a light worker. So whoever you have your eyes on, they're like they feel like they're a high priestess, and I think you feel good enough, or it feels to me as though you feel good enough for this person now, that you feel as though you can now move forward and try and attempt to gain some sort of something with this person. Whether or not you want to start this off as a friendship or you want to start straight off the gate as something very romantic. I mean, it's up to you, Pisces, but I do see you wanting to start something. Let's have a look at your tarot. So for you guys, I am pulling the Maori Tattoo Tarot. So let's see what we've got. We've got the Four of Gourds. This is the Four of Cups. Eight of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords. Hermit. The Warrior of Wands, so this will be the Knight of Wands in this deck. Think about that for a little bit. And the Five of Swords in reverse. The first thing that, it's very interesting because the first thing that popped in my head is, oh my god, I hope I'm not too late. I hope I'm not too late. Personally, I think I don't think this person is with anyone right now, because they come across as a hermit, so Yeah, I mean, the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is you returning to them. The Four of Swords, you finally feel as though you've done enough inner healing. You finally feel as though you have done you've done a lot of healing. Like you've healed a lot of trauma. You've done a lot of inner childhood like work. You've done a lot of inner work. Like, wow, I commend you, Pisces. That's not easy stuff to do either. And I do see you wanting to go towards this person. The Five of Swords in reverse, however, tells me that you're not going to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like there's haste here going towards this person who shows up as a hermit, by the way. So I don't think this person is with anyone. I don't think they very much talk to anyone. They feel very hermit-like again. They come across an off-kiss. Light workers tend to be hermits. They don't like to they don't like to surround themselves with a lot of people because, again, energy is, it is difficult to work with, and when you're constantly working with it, it's just, you need a lot of recharge time. I just see you there's like haste here. But the Five of Swords tells me like, yeah, you're moving with haste, but you're also like, you know, if this person's already taken, or if this person's moved on, I guess I'll have to be okay with that as well. The Chief of Swords in reverse, that's the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups upright. We have the Two of Wands upright. I like this person turns up as a Queen of Cups. This isn't you, this is them. This isn't you, that's them. I think you're going to show up as a bit of a surprise. I think you turning up's going to be a bit of a surprise to them. Like, I'm seeing them kind of, I feel as though this person's focusing on other things. They have like their, to me it feels as though they're building their empire. That's probably the best way I'm going to put it. To me, Pisces, it feels as though this person's is busy building their empire. They're busy working on their career. They're busy working on their finances. It feels as though this person's like slow and steady wins the race, but they're getting there. They're building the foundations. They're making sure that everything, you know, everything's going to be stable, so that when it's showtime, it's showtime. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Cups upright. I don't think that whoever this Queen of Cups is, I don't think we're quite there yet. Because the Knight of Swords tells me that the King of Swords in reverse tells me that there's still a few things that they don't know about. There's certain things that they still have yet to learn before this fully kind of manifests. However, they're controlling what they can control right now, not what they can't. I think they've, like, financially, I feel as though financially they get by right now, but they're not feeling trapped by their finances. So they get by, they get what they need, they're grateful for what they have, but they're not trapped by this like illusion of needing tons of money. It'd be helpful to them don't get me wrong, but they're not trapped by that. Like, the other thing, the other thing I wanted to say when I saw this is, don't flash the cash with this person. Don't try and impress them with money, because I don't feel as though that's going to work. This person has always lived by the philosophy. I feel as though this person's always lived by the philosophy that they will get by. How do I explain this? They've always lived by the philosophy that the universe will provide them with whatever they need when they need it. And so flashing cash around doesn't really impress this person. It's not what you have, it's how you use it that impresses this person. This person, there's someone who's impressed by action, not by the fact that you have cash to splash. Very interesting person. 10 of Wands in reverse. This is the Page of Wands. Magician. Nice. Absolutely. This is actually a little hilarious, because I do feel here with this Magician card that the two of you have been manifesting one another. I do see you needing, I do see you wanting to express yourself to this person. I do see you wanting to explain yourself to this person, like where you've been, why you've been absent, why you haven't contacted them until now. I think you feel as though this is something very important, and I do believe that this person will actually generally really appreciate it. Moon in reverse, yeah. I think this person will really appreciate it. Judgment. Tower in reverse. I think it's actually a really good idea to explain yourself to this person. I think by explaining your situation, or explaining why it's taken so long, or kind of letting them know what's happening in your life, is something they'll actually really appreciate, because it gives them understanding, Pisces, and by gaining understanding, I think this person becomes more appreciative. They're like, oh, I kind of had, this person feels as though they've, okay, right, thank you, Spirit. This person is very much like, I've kind of had an inkling about this, and this, but by you telling them what's going on, it kind of confirms a lot of things to them, and they're like, oh, right, okay. It's validation for them, and I think they'll be very appreciative of that. Yep, Hierophant. This is the Hierophant card. What is this? Tohunga. Tohunga? Yeah. Haha. The Chieftainess of Wands, that's the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Yeah. I think this person will really appreciate because I do feel as though they have stuff to tell you as well. This feels very backwards and forwards, like I'm letting you know, you're letting me know. We're both going, oh wow. It feels really positive. I like this. And it kind of like helps with communication, because I feel like communication is going to be very important in this relationship. Should you want it, because I mean, look, you have so many communication cards, it's not funny. So I think honest and open communication starts there, and I think by starting there, you're able to build on something that will help to kind of mitigate a lot of misunderstandings later on down the line, because the two of you will have this kind of dialogue where you're able to kind of like just be really transparent with one another, basically. It's like no secrets. And it's really going to help you later on down the road, and really help the relationship grow. Five of Swords in reverse. There's no surprises. The Sun in reverse. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. If y'all end up getting frisky, please use protection. Especially if y'all don't want an unwanted baby. Because the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups, there can be friskiness. And an Ace of Wands in reverse, that can be a baby. So, yeah, I think there's just a bit of a warning there. Like, it's cool if you guys get frisky in there, but just, like, make sure that we're using proper protection if we do. The other thing I want to say here is that this feels more about the communication. So I think by keeping very, like, transparent here, we're able to not only mitigate a lot of, like, disappointments later on down the road, we're able to mitigate a lot of unhappiness, we're able to mitigate a lot of, like, petty arguments. Two of Swords in reverse. Decision made. Three of Pentacles. Five of Wands in reverse. I think that there's going to be, a need for a very frank conversation on how this relationship will work. Because I do feel as though the two of you are at a distance to one another. I think one of you will have more trouble with it than the other will. I think one of you will be... I think one of you will take it easier than the other. But I do feel as though eventually there's going to be this kind of need for someone to make a sacrifice, I guess is the word I want to use, and move and be closer to each other. I think one of you is already I think you may be already thinking of that, Pisces. If this goes well, I think you're already thinking that along down the track. This is very interesting, Pisces. It's like, I feel as though you're like, if this goes well, if this, if my person kind of like wants something, if I'm able to build something with this person, will I want to move? I think that both of you are thinking of moving. Actually, it's very interesting. I think the thing will be who will move, and that'll be the decision that has to be made. I think the decision's actually more obvious than you realize, and there's a need to not overthink things or argue over this, because one of you it's easier to move than the other. Four of Wands. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. The World in reverse. I think it's easier for one of you to move than the other. But either way, someone's going to have to make a sacrifice. Someone's going to sacrifice something. I think that's where the unhappiness is. It's like, who makes the sacrifice? I think the World in reverse though is quite nice, because this tells me that whoever ends up moving, you'll actually end up with a very positive outcome here. Because by moving, you're closing some sort of cycle here that needed to close. Yeah, no, I have to come back to this Four of Wands here, because I saw this Four of Wands and I went, whoever this person is that's moving, they can make their home anywhere. It's strange. It's literally how it was portrayed in my head. Like, you can make your home anywhere, and I was like, that's strange, because home is where the heart is for this person. For you or this person, home is where the heart is. I wonder who, that's very interesting. We have the Queen, the Chieftainess of Discs in reverse. We have Araki, that is the Emperor. The King of Cups. Oh my dear Lord, the High Priestess in reverse. The Chariot. Oh my gosh, the Three of Cups. Oh, that's very interesting. Whoever the feminine is in the relationship will do the moving, not the masculine. The feminine will do the moving, not the masculine. So whoever the feminine is in the relationship, male or female, I don't really, it's energy, not gender. But whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, this High Priestess is, they're the ones doing the moving, not the masculine. The masculine will be able to prop the feminine up while the feminine settles. Because I see the feminine moving, and it's going to be a new cycle for this feminine. There's a lot of positivity with this move for the feminine as well. It's very exciting as well. The Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm wondering if this Queen of Wands has already predicted this, because whoever this Queen of Wands is, this Queen of Pentacles, sorry, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, they're a High Priestess. And they're a High Priestess in reverse. So to me, this would be like, I already know. Or I already have an inkling, or my intuition is already telling me this. I'm already making preparations for this. Either unconsciously or not. I'm already preparing myself for this move. Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. The Chief of Wands. I do feel as though there's a bit of divine timing here with the two of you. I do feel as though when you... so this burning desire to see this person, I do feel as though it's just it'll get more and more intense. Eventually, it'll be like, I need to go and see this person. There's a lot of divine timing with the two of you. It's very interesting, Pisces. What's at the bottom of the deck? I wonder. Yeah, okay, cool. Seven of Pentacles, Lovers in reverse, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is coming to an. You have a really important. This feels like it's a very long cycle coming to an end for you, the two of you, in separation. Especially if the two of you are in separation. The two of you have done a lot of work, Seven of Pentacles. You've put a lot of self-love, self-care, kind of like, you've put the work in, is what I want to say. And I think this separation between the two of you, that's about to come to an end, Pisces. So this is what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will leave links in the description below. But this is all I've got for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.